Alright guys, so today we're gonna be reacting and continuing to react to the last bonus track from Opeth called Face in the Snow. And remember, this is from the album Heritage. So we are very grateful to keep reacting to Opeth. We are very fan of it. So thank you guys for just letting me know that there was two bonuses tracks in this album. I just uploaded the last one. Very interesting. Again, there was a lot of things that came out to my mind when I was listening to that track in particular. Now, I'm looking for something similar here. I don't know if these tracks are connected to each other, meaning if they were composed during the same time period. Sometimes musicians feel one way or another way, and things can change. However, there's some similarities. Depends on when the date of the composition happened. So we're just gonna jump in and see what's going on. Make sure you like and subscribe, like always. And by the way, thank you so much for the support. Thank you for everything you guys have done to this channel. You guys have no idea how much grateful I am. In the meantime, guys, let's jump in and enjoy the ride. Make sure you donate through the super chat as well, in all the fashions, as well as PayPal, Cash App, I think, and Patreon, and something else. I'm gonna put the links in the description down below. Let's jump in. Oh yeah, this is different. Oh yeah.
No more wishes for the past, no lingering on sages sincere. Desperations of fever's last, the undertones are strong.
A lot of that 9 chord used in this track, I noticed.
And here I lie, another morning arrives.
Go to the bass.
Too far away from coming home.
Went to 7 to 5, not to 1.
I see your face in the snow. Inside my head a voice calls for me. I see your face in the snow, and outside the sun's too far away to feel.
So basically going to the median chord as a minor, not as a major.
And here
It was used a lot in the early 20th centuries, but it had like a rebirth in the early 2000s. I'm kind of geek. I'm a geek when it comes down to music. I'm just giving my opinion, folks. classical chord progressions. Finishing a dominant. And this is something for those folks to understand why I finished in that chord. And this is basically my opinion. And the reason it finished in that chord is because this song might it be a continuation to our next track. Let's go back to that last chord. That way you guys can understand. Hey, whoa, no.
When we're too far away.
See, I think that major chord, Tori. 1 second, baby. 1 second, folks. That major chord again, Tori. I don't think there was a 7 there, but based on the chord progression patterns, 1 7 6 5 1 5, it makes it seems like there's a continuation to this track, which we already know there was not. They probably had this track and they said, you know what, this track is not making sense. The album developed itself into something else. If we put this in one of our track, it's not gonna make any sense style wise, I would say. But I have to disagree. Why, Pablo? Why do you have to disagree? Because the album in itself is very abstract programmatic. So there's two ways you can see this. I like to call it when you're in the fight and when you're in the bleachers watching the fights. During the time they were in the fight and they didn't see the song having any sense, they finished the album. Now they can see the fight through the bleachers, from the outside, from a very big glance or big vision. And they said, you know what? We made a mistake. We should have put this track in the album. However, we already have a bunch of tracks already connected to each other. So putting this now in the album as a sequence, it will be a huge mistake. Let's put this as a bonus since we already made the album itself. And I think this is one of those kind of tracks that it will make sense to be in the album, but they scrapped it and didn't want to deal with it until the fact. But they already have the tracks already recorded and everything. They were like, nah, man, we're not doing this, man. We just put this as a bonus and just leave it as it is. But very good song. And I'm very surprised they didn't put this in the sequence of tracks that they already have in Heritage. Well, I don't know how hard it will be. I've done a couple albums and it is kind of... It's hard to say, folks. It's hard to say. Very interesting. But this is my opinion when it comes down to this track itself. Let me know what you guys think. I might be wrong here. I might be wrong. But in the meantime, I'll see you in the next one. I'm out. Peace.